All right, let's move on to lesson 422. How can I see a proportion and proportional relationships? The two problems that I'm going to cover with you in class today are 437 and 438. The first problem, we are going to look at tables. I have a table A and a table B. And the question is, which of the tables below shows a proportional relationship between X and Y? And when I analyze these tables, I see that in table A, I can do something to the number in X, and I'm going to get a different result that comes out in column Y. So if I multiply 1 times 2, or X times 2, I get the answer in Y. For the second one, 2X gives me what I get for Y. Multiply X times 3, and I get 6. So I have a multiplicative relationship. I put something into X, I multiply it by a number, which in this case is 2, and out comes my Y. In table B, as I compare those numbers, X goes up 1, 2, 3, 4. Y goes up 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm really struggling to find a multiplicative relationship between X and Y here. I could say X plus 1 equals Y, but that's not multiplication. So the table that shows a proportional relationship is table A. And then we have 4 graphs that show examples of relationships that are not proportional. And we are supposed to, or we are charged with trying to explain what makes the relationship different from the proportional relationships that we have been studying. And so if I'm starting with graph A, all of the relationships that I have noticed in the past or observed in the past that are proportional start at the point of origin, which is where X and Y meet at the lower corner. So it's at the bottom of the y-axis and the far right of the, or far left of the x-axis. For letter A, there is no start at the origin, and it's not a straight line. Proportional relationships are typically, well, they are in a straight line to show that the change is proportional, the change is regular. Letter B, again, this is one, while it has a straight line, it does not start at the point of origin. Moving on to letter C, this one is a straight line. However, it does not start at the origin. And then letter D. This one looks like it may start at the origin, but it is not a straight line. So there is not a regular interval of change. And letter D is not a straight line. It is not proportional. And for those of you that would like to see the answers here real quick to how I recorded this down, some of us need to see the math written. For letter A and B, again, I've got it written. Table A shows a multiplication relationship. X times 2 equals Y. Table B does not. And then why are the graphs not proportional? Letter A, not a straight line, does not start at the origin. Letter B does not start at the origin. Letter C does not start at the origin. And D is not a straight line. Your homework tonight is to watch Math Antics video on proportions. So please do that.